Letting him use the horizontal band. I think the other thing is much harder hitting sixes from the offside than the leg side. So you see the bowlers here try and really maximise the offside as much as they possibly can. So powerful, hasn't got going just yet.
Hello guys. So we made a couple of progresses yesterday. So yeah, so yesterday we're just continuing with the performance and scaling of our ImmortalDoc. So basically we were focusing on using chunk metadata to retrieve from large wiki pages before falling back to whole baseline scans. And the next we did was we're wiring optional embedding semantic charts, chunks retrieval execution path. Next thing we did was merge keyword, chunk, and semantic results in live sort using existing hybrid ranking. So next thing we did was focusing on active short-term memory streaming or bounding parsing for like large JSON files, right? So also we focused on adding the performance regression test and benchmark for large wiki stores. And final thing we did was to document when to move from file back retrieval to Postgres or busy vector or another backend. So that's for the future. So we still have like a lot of things to go. I mean, we have a long way to go, right? So um, I've already we have already like documented all the things that need to be done with the ImmortalDoc in the future. So based on the phases. So today we will be focusing on 13. Okay. So my way of you know working on any new project is based driven development, right? So basically you come up with a new plan and then you write your plan. So I mean, you can take help of like any AI tools like Codex or Claude, basically come up with the plan and then structure it into like multiple phases, right? And then you just drive X or any AI agent tool to work phase by phase. See, like how this is how I did, right? Like, so you get the idea, and then you figure out with the stacks what you want to use, and then you build a PRD or just a small scope, and then you just kind of just improve your PRD as you uh, as you build things, right? Um, so yeah, so my whole idea about the ImmortalDoc is to build a control based memory system, so which is based on Karpathy's LLM wiki, right? Yeah, that's the whole idea. Um, so basically, my idea is like you build a core engine first. So this engine needs to be really strong, right? So in the future, so you could have like multiple projects that could use this particular like memory engine. So I've got like another project that's already been designed, but like I haven't like started development on that project yet, because the idea of so that project is actually called Recalo, right? So it's basically to recall so it's just yeah, it's just like a synonym, or I don't know, it's just like Recalo sounds like recall. So and I just think it's a good name. Anyway, the whole idea of um Recalo is to use this ImmortalDoc engine. All right, guys. Yeah, let's go with this. 13. Now I'm gonna jump into Codex. So first thing I usually do is yeah, let's check out our status. So how far are we up to in terms of uses? Looks like it hasn't refreshed yet, but I think we should have like 100% left. Anyway, yeah, let's get going, right? So the one thing that I've found is the AI coding agent tool really works great if you actually know what you're doing, right? And then you basically like you need to treat your AI coding agent tool as your friend, right? Like not as a servant. So basically, you work on an idea together, and then and you drive your coding agent tool to work on that idea, and then you kind of like not just like fully trust your AI coding agent. You need to validate what the AI coding agent does, right? So you can't like really fully trust AI coding agent. Yeah. All right. So that being said, so what I usually like to start with is with the recap of like all the things that we did yesterday, right? So we focused on phase 12 yesterday. I mean, not the whole phase 12, but like a few mini steps, like the one I mentioned in the beginning. Right. Anyway. Okay. All right. Let's continue with the get it. Starting with the recap. Okay, for what we did yesterday. Yeah, we did make quite a progress. Yep. See, like I mentioned, rewide optional semantic retrieval. Yeah, yeah. Basically, we're just like making our engine really strong. To be able to accept the embedding provider. So in the future, you could have like different types of embedding provider, right? Like it could be from OpenAI or PG, um, OpenAI or Neon, or it could be from Pinecone, or it could be, yeah, it could be any kind of like embedding provider. So basically you build in terms of adapter pattern, right? So which really helps to scale your code in the future. um, yeah, so yeah, we have come a long way already. Yeah, I really wish like I could have shared like the whole journey from the beginning, but yeah, I just got the idea of like recording my progress in YouTube all of a sudden. So and I was like already in the middle of the journey, right? Anyway, you guys can follow me along this journey, see how far we can make, right? Um, right. Yeah. So So festival looks good. Yeah, let's continue. Oh. And then another thing is, I don't another another thing I usually do is like you might have like realized that even the each phase they contain like multiple mini steps, right? So I don't really, tell the agent to work all the mini steps at once because, it's hard to debug, right? And as a developer, you need to understand like what's been done. If there's any bug, then it will be like hard to debug. So, what what will be easier is like you all, I what I always do is like I always ask the agent to eat the dragon bit by bit, right? Like so basically you tell your agent, like your coding agent, and to work on one mini step at a time, and then make sure that mini step works, and then like you validate manually, um, to make sure like it's 100% right, and it's working like as expected, and then only you move to like next mini steps. So if you go this way, then it will be like really easy to to manage and to see what's really happening. uh, yeah, so that's how I normally do it. So we're gonna continue following the same pattern. Yeah, one step at a time. Yeah, so and it's and what I usually always do is also like remind your agent like constantly to to do one step at a time, because sometimes like agents just hallucinate and then they're just like there's this thing like, oh, I can just like do them all at the same time, but it's really important for you to direct the agent in the way you want to go, right? And how you do it, obviously from giving a straight instruction. Yeah. Yeah, this part sometimes can be like really boring because as in keeps working on some particular task and you're kind of like just watching, um yeah, but that's how like like what agent is really up to, because a lot of times like agent could go south, because could it could go sideways, and they're like, I don't know, they're just like not doing what they are supposed to do, right? So yeah, it's very important to build a habit, of like just watching them. I know it sounds boring, but yeah. Okay, let's see. And it's also, and then the other thing like that I want to mention is like, It's okay that if you don't understand or if you don't know what the agent is doing, you can always ask follow-up questions to agent, uh, right? So because see, like even for like this particular step, like I can say like it's doing a lot. So if you look at the our plan, um, so phase that administer. So we're trying to add generic memory semantic facets for facts such as type, subject, activity, actions, object, standard, confidence, and sensitivity. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it's going.
So lovely 50 again from Isha Tisha, his sixth of this IPL season. He's played with great responsibility and impact.
Yeah, you really need to accept that this is actually the modern software engineering, right? So you just like kind of you kind of like ask agent to do some things, and sometimes you. What I usually do is just I just check whether like um I just check like manually, right? So I don't sometimes like it's really hard to go through all the codes that agent is doing. Like you don't want to like inspect line by line, line by line. So I kind of just like test it manually. Mm, and if you don't know what agent is doing, you just like yeah, you can always ask agent. Y- Uh, to, you can always like ask your agent as a friend, see ask them like what they did, how to test the particular changes they did, right? So, and then you might have like a lot of follow-up questions. Basically as you just treat Codex as your friend, right? That's how yeah, I normally work on any type of project. I just treat your coding agent. I just treat my coding agent as a friend, as a peer partners. We basically like two in a team. Yeah, we make all the decisions together, and then we code. And sometimes, I mean, sometimes the codecs like they do more, but it's okay. I mean, as long as they can make things work as expected, then that's okay, right? For example, like I don't know, like um,
Checks it, keeps it along the ground. That shoot round once again going into play.
you can also see like once the agent work on particular minute on particular task, it also kind of go update its step plan, and then I've got readme file and a separate architecture document. So right, so because we've been working on multiple pages already, and it knows its pattern. So that's how agent agent can become strong. So it could like recognize the user pattern. So uh, I kind of like it. Otherwise, like you need to like remind uh, the your coding agent constantly saying, "Oh, once you work on the particular task, so make sure to like update the relevant documents," right? So which could be quite annoying sometimes.
Questions about the early part of the season as to whether he was still able to perform like this because he wasn't playing international cricket. What an answer. His best season yet. What's he done?
Yeah, let's see what it did. See, now I'm gonna ask like follow-up questions because I forgot because we worked on this plan yesterday. There was kind of yeah, we came across some kind of bugs yesterday, so we had to work on this idea. But now I'm like lost. So I'll just like ask my friend to remind me again, right? So which is okay. Like you don't have to like know anything, and you don't have to know everything. It's okay. Yeah, can you? Why are we? See, now it's telling. Because like this coding agent has like bigger brain, right? So they remember everything. Yeah, they're just not human. Um, see, see now it's saying we started this because of the currently watching bug. Yeah, oh yeah, right. Um, oh, now I remember. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. So I had the wait. Oh yeah. So I've got like yeah. Now I remember. So yesterday, yeah, I was recording like different kind of different kind of activities, uh, different kind of activities into the Immortal Doc, but which again like kind of sounds similar. For example, I was recording saying like I was watching a series called The Price of Confession, um, and then there were also other um, like other records about the movies or series, but those records were basically saying I already finished watching, right? So the Immortal Dark engine was not able to distinguish between these two for some reason. I mean, yeah, of course, that's why like we had. Yeah, that's the whole reason. Like we we're working on this part to fix it, right? Um, in a nutshell, yeah, we're just trying to make this immortal dog, as the name sounds, really strong, um, and really smart and intelligent, uh, with a big brain, I would say. See, yeah, the issue was like it had to like guess meaning from words. She currently doesn't scale. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Codex was kind of cheating yesterday. It was like, uh, yeah, I remember like, yeah, naughty Codex. Like, yeah, Codex was basically adding all these filters. Like, it was hard coding all these filters just to make sure like this. I don't know, just it was kind of like cheating just to make sure. Uh, just to make sure that you could just distinguish between like these like two different records, right? But it was not the smartest way, and it the problem would be definitely that it wouldn't scale. Uh, and what we are trying to do is we're trying to build a scalable memory based control system, right? Yeah, right. Now I remember. Cool, let's continue. Okay. Yeah. I think we want to change the structure to return this kind of output. Um, yeah, so if we record the type, action, and then object, or basically if we record like some facts based on different categories, then when you recall those facts or activities, then our agent would be able to like retrieve them, right, based on all these fields, which is clever. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so far so good. Oh, see, like it. Yeah. Okay. So as we can see, it worked on this particular task, and then updated the relevant documents. And if you can see here, like it also committed all the changes, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if this work or if this can really be tested manually, right? Okay, as it says, yeah, so we can partially test it manually. What it's saying here is like if the LLM written facets will now show them in the plane of okay, in the plan output. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, okay, let's try to add some records first. So I want the ImmortalDoc to remember that I finished watching. Yeah, price of confession search. So yesterday I was watching but today um, I finished it, right? Yeah. So one thing to know, keep in mind is our LLM wiki already had the information that I was currently watching the same series yesterday. So we've got like two different records now. So let's see if the ImmortalDoc engine is able to distinguish between like these two different events, right? Let's see. We want to recall. So what's I what movie or series was did I watch yesterday? Um, we want to trace. We want to diagnose. Yep. We want to trace. Um. Okay. Do. Oh yeah. See. Yeah. This was the changes that was just done. Yeah. Now like for every activities, we record type, subject, action, object, and then object type, which is good. Let's see if this works. Um, yeah, I was watching this as well. Um, okay. Yeah, it's somehow okay. Um, but we could really like improve up on this, right? We just need to test more. For now, like, let's keep on going. Yeah, that worked. Can see. And it's like I mentioned before, it's already important to validate the task that your agent does, right? And then you keep on communicating with your like with the codex, like how your test went, see if you find any issues, then just yeah, it's just like how you would like normally communicate with your friends, right? Like in office to work when you work on a particular bug or a task. Good. What's next? Yeah. So facet metadata alongside wiki facts. Yes. So right. Do not change. This is not. Right. I define the site code formula. Tell me more about it. Yeah. Right. Yep, so wiki pages, human readable memory. Yep, facets are like machine readable metadata. So if a position, wiki page code. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Harder to read, harder to. That's cool. Okay, separation out. Triple. What across from this? Yeah, yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Mhm. Okay, 37 minutes gone, so we've got 20 more minutes to go. Yeah, I really don't want the whole streaming to be big or long. Yeah, 1 hour should be fine, right? Yeah. Mhm. Okay, what is it working on? Oh, okay, now we are. Now we are actually storing those facet metadata. Mm, Presence. That's good.
Because it looks pretty hard. Sometimes you look for certain dryness. It is dry, but it's so hard. When you look at the bookmarks as well,
Sweet.
to suggest that this pitch will slow down. Nothing at all. This is good. Excellent over in the circumstances. 8 runs off with 2.6 for 3.
Okay, got. Yeah, we got minus phase 13 by the end of this live stream. Let's see how far we can. Also, it depends on our tokens uses, right? Yeah, just let this finish first, and then we'll check the token usage. Okay, what got changed? Yep. So we're basically just storing the metadata in a different file. Okay, so what is saying? I'm not seeing a service code, but it's yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, copy. I'm gonna clear it. Let's see. Let's do a different one. I'm watching an IPO game. The game between sunrises and RCP at the moment, right?
The left arm spinner.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, it's a fact. Okay, it's a temporary fact. Okay, let's see. Let's add a different kind of facts. I don't know something. I got meeting tomorrow. But they held. Yeah, this is how like this. I mean, this is the main reason how ImmortalDoc can be really powerful. Basically, it's the brain, right? So it should be able to remember like different kind of facts. for events, right? So whether it could be about your meeting, or whether it could be about your preferences or your travel or anything, you just like ask you just ask the ImmortalDoc to remember it for you, and then it will remember. So you can like later ask it to recall any kind of events or fact, because our human brain is too small, like it's really small to remember to remember like all kind of things, right? Like you can't, it's really hard to like remember all, every small stuff. Let's do 11 a.m. Yeah, and then you want LLM to basically so basically LLM flag says you want you want to make you make a LLM call to basically know the user intent. I mean, yeah, to user intent, as in like what kind of fact is it, what kind of information is the user really want to remember, right? And then you hit with the confirmation, so approved. Okay. See? Okay. You see the difference, right? So this was a temporary fact. So that's why for the temporary fact, um, it's a different design. So you don't really want, because temporary fact have the short-term memories, right? And this is the long term. So for the permanent memory, we can see the facets metadata that we just worked, which is good. And it should be recorded in the, yeah, see, the facets metadata. So if we look at, let's see, nice, yeah. So user has a meeting tomorrow with the whole team at 11 a.m. See, and this, yeah, basically it's a rewritten facts which LLM does, and store in this particular like document. Yeah, this looks good. So this will really help in the future when we recall, like when you recall the events or instruction that has got ambiguous, like that has got like ambiguous meanings, right? Yeah. For example, the example I mentioned before, when I asked the ImmortalDoc to recall the movies or series I was currently watching, and yeah, so it was not able to like distinguish between was watching and watched. It was basically spitting out the all the evidences that that was talking about the movies, which is not exactly what we wanted. Um, so yeah, so far we have sorted the storing part. Yep. So we will be working on the retrieval part shortly. So yes. Sorry about that, guys. That was the next part. Retrieve, fix, retrieval. because I remember yesterday we were like we were kind of cheating, right? By hardcoding all those facets. Yep, just like I imagined. Yeah, this is the fun part. Add a small query for philosophy and input and output. Yep. Yeah, this is really important to track the status, right? To distinguish between is watching and watched. Because again, you don't want your LLM to you know to to make all those decisions because they might turn out to be like really expensive if LLM has to act in a loop, right? Um, so so it's really best to add your custom logic sometimes. Um, Custom logic as in it, I think yeah, it really helps when you have like structured input that you feed it to the LLM, so it knows exactly what the user is trying to recall for, right? So that's how like LLM works great. Yep. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we got 10 more minutes, guys.
Speeding drivers face large fines. Police and speed cameras are there to keep you safe. Speeding, chances are you will be caught. Anywhere, anytime, anyone.
The LPBT60 Max, you little beauty. If you need massive power, it's you little beauty. If you need a free tow bar, it's you little beauty. And if you need 3.5 ton of great towing, it's you little beauty. For a limited time.
See, this is what I mean. Yesterday, like we were really cheating. See, it's adding all those. So you could see like watching and reading and playing. This is a really messy setup, right? Because in the future we could, it could be singing or dancing or traveling or whatever. So you don't really want this list to be really long. I mean, that could go really long because 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 again, like you have no idea of like what those facts or even would be in the future, right? So it could be watching movies or traveling or studying or doing whatever. So definitely, as you can see, this is not a smartest way, and it's definitely making your agent dumb, which is not good. Yeah.
Security system. Pick up your Ring smart home security device and install today. Learn more at ring.com. Oh, should have gone to Specsavers. The Specsavers Spectra begins a store. Sales on. Get any two pairs for $199.
Yeah, I think we're gonna this will be the last thing that we will be working today because the retrieval part, and we'll make sure the retrieval works as expected today, and then we'll wrap up for today. Sounds good, guys. Okay. In the meantime, let's see. Let's check out Git status. Right. 3 comments. We could push these comments. Okay. See. Let's me refresh. See, we've made a lot of progresses already, like 109 commits. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. So we got like different kind of documents for this project. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the work. Oh, okay. This change is currently only testable through automated and filters. Take one still on tracking. Okay. Expose. Hi. Cool. Let's continue. Okay. Let's double check our plan. There's 13. I don't think this is okay. Filters. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, so we have like 3 different kinds of commands. So search, ask, and recall. Ask and recall basically they're the same, but the search is also like pretty much similar, but it just like gives you more evidences or observability, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of taste as well. Right. So far, so good.
a situation will knock off, they need to do a similar thing. They'll get kind of a practice for them. So at the champion side, I don't see them backing down or trying to be taking a compromising stance of restricting the opponents getting into number one. They go the entire distance if possible. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic question. And I just wonder, I'm trying to put myself back in the dressing room of a matches like this at this stage of the series or tournament. As you would normally do, at least to start.
That's definitely a good progress, right? Yeah, we are working on the retrieval part.
So I believe that direct coding and Venkatesh Iyer, who's back at the top because there's no Jacob Bethel, have to play, I think, how they would normally play. See where you are at the back end of the power play and then reassess from there. If it puts you in a position to go all the way, or maybe if you get into trouble, you can sort of bring your expectations back. So it's a really good question. Yeah, it is. It's going to be one that's fascinating second half. That's up again. Shut down. Just to make things very clear, 166 for RCB to make sure that they finish top two, even if they lose, and if SRS, if they beat them by 90 runs, they will end up leapfrogging and finish top two. Gujarat Titans already assured of the top to finish. Fascinating contest on the cards. Those in Gujarat very first ball. And a couple of runs to open his account. It is a team that kept us to what RCB is planning to do with that shot, Molikaki. And also getting to 166
Yeah.
is possible, even if they're not at their best. In the power play, at least, as we normally would do, we need to cover up on attack. We need to go and put pressure on the players. And you see where you are.
Look, and the professors did not match the first.
The back comments.
So,
573 for South African Italian. So as you head into the playoffs then, if you're RCB, Phil Salters been out of the game for a while with that injured hand. He's back here and sold it today, was it? We have shown out there at least in the couple of areas.
so Ross are strong.
Out of the team.
Yep.
The combination, he wants you to shower back in his best form. Let's say that this is scores tonight. What happens if you get into that first game? Another one of the questions that goes to the next graphic. What is the news on foot shot? And it's going to be interesting because ideally you want the team that is going to be playing in the playoffs to be playing right now. But with the length of the season, with the injuries around, and the way they have to be managed, it'll be interesting how RCB look at this because Venkatesh Iyer is no more with the bat. We've seen that already. He's open for other teams.
Yeah, once it finishes doing its thing, we're gonna test it manually, and then if everything works as expected, and yeah, we'll probably like wrap up for today. Yeah, we definitely made quite a progress today as well. We basically focused on adding metadata, well, remembering facts or events, and then we also like improved on the retrieval part, based on those facts that's been stored. Right. Okay. Let's see. This works. Okay, we'll start by adding a new fact first. Um,
It's just to lend the feeling that Collins operating with a very wide fine leg, in fact it's between fine leg and square leg.
Basically, I've started watching a series called Fire on Netflix, right? Okay. See, as you can see, yeah, we've got facets, metadata stored. Let's double check the file as well. Yeah, so user has started the watch of the series, and yeah, which is good. And stored in a journal, which is good. Type activity. Okay, nice. All right, the moment of truth. We will see. We'll try to recall these particular facts, right? I mean, it's actually an event, not facts. But anyway, okay. What? Tell me all the movies that I'm currently watching. Yeah. Okay. And we want diagnostics. Okay, that's good. Yep. Let's see if this works. Okay, user started watching series Man and Hub, which is good. It's watching a series called Price of Confession. What? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Basically, the idea is again like you try to get the evidence from this facets file, and if like first is file first, and then only after, and then only like it will fetch from wikis, right? So yeah, that was the whole idea, and I think like yeah, it's working great, right? Yeah, this is from the facets file, and this is from the wiki. Because and this event, I added it yesterday. Because yeah, and yesterday like we didn't have any uh, code regarding storing the metadata, so which is good. Um, yep. Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap up for today. Yeah, thank you, thank you all who joined this live session. If not, it will always be available in the YouTube, so you guys can like replay, yeah, replay or yeah. All right, guys, thank you. I'm gonna end this live stream for now. Good night. Bye.